This conference will now be recorded.
Right, let's start today's session. So in the last session, we were discuss about some built-in modules like date, time, calendar, okay, and what we can say random module we were discuss. And today we'll see that arrays. So how to create array in Python? What are the possible ways are there? We'll discuss clearly. So as I said that array is a similar data type collection of elements. So in array, so there are two types of arrays are there like single dimension as well as two dimension array. In single dimension array, we can maintain either only one row or one column, but arrays also having indexes by default that is zero index starting, ending index is size minus one. So using array module, look at this. Using array module, we can create array, and using numpy module also we can create array. So this difference is very clear. Using array module, we can create only single dimension array. It's not possible to create two dimension array by using array module. But whereas NumPy module is there, NumPy stands for numerical Python, as I said, numerical Python, numerical Python. And using this, we can create single dimension and two dimension arrays. Both we can create here, two dimension arrays. Single dimension arrays and two dimension arrays we can create both, but only array module through we can create single dimension array. So two dimension array is not possible to create using array module. It's a built-in module, and this numpy module is not a built-in module. Built-in module means it's a built-in module only, but it will not come directly when we install Python software. So this numpy package separately we have to install. Okay. So additionally, additional libraries, the packages or libraries which are required to install for your project, we have to install it separately. Numpy will not directly work. For example, you can see this. I'm trying to give this other program like test. This is only, let me go with the import array. I'm trying to do this import array. Now the moment when I try to import array, the module is coming and displaying in IntelliSense or not. Yes, import array, fine. But same time, whenever I try to do import numpy, so numpy is also coming in my case, but in your case you can try now, it will not come numpy for sure, because for the first time when we are using Python software, so it won't get numpy here. So in my case numpy is available because of I have already installed many times many projects. So numpy, so even you can check this numpy is not available, so it will not available, so it will not come by default. This kind of libraries we have to install explicitly. So how to install explicitly, I'll show you once again, just a moment. So look at this. Do you want to install any external libraries? Go to file menu, click on settings. Okay, in PyCharm you just go to file menu, click on settings. In the click on settings option, left hand side panel, we have project. What project? Our project. So project Python full stack 7am is there. You can expand it. Once you expand it, select this Python interpreter. Now the moment when I select Python interpreter, you can see this in my current project. Lot of libraries are already installed for my future, what we can say Django Flask related project. In this, you are able to find NumPy package also. Okay, select this NumPy package. I'm trying to uninstall for you. Okay, so for the first time, how to install, I will show you. So after that, you can click on minus symbol for uninstall, plus symbol if you want to add new library, plus symbol to remove library from your project, minus symbol. NumPy I'm removing now. So let's uninstall NumPy. So NumPy is uninstalled actually. So by default it's there, it's not there in the what we can say PyCharm editor. So let's uninstall now. Uninstall successfully. Package uninstalled successfully. Fine. Right now you can see this. Do you have any NumPy? No. You try to import NumPy, NUMPY, NumPy is not coming, even error is coming clearly. Just observe here. Underline red squiggly is available. So do you want to install any module? Okay, like this NumPy module. Simply, no need to go to settings and no need to do all the process. Directly you can see this. There is a blue color link is there. Install package NumPy. You can also hit this. Directly will get install package NumPy like this. Okay. So when I click on install NumPy package, so it will install. Either you can click on this or else I will show you other option also. Same option. Go to file menu. Click on settings. In the left hand side panel, your project name is there, Python full stack 7am. Expand it and select Python interpreter. And do you want to install additional package? No. So plus symbol you can hit this. After plus symbol you will get new window. In this new window, in the search box, you can search it NumPy. So NumPy is we are selecting here. After that you just click on install package. The moment when you install package, automatically it will install. So this is NumPy is the fundamental package for array computing in Python. Let's install package, then automatically it will be installed, sir. Now that also we can use. That is system environment. Even in the terminal, if you want, you can do it. Pip space install space NumPy in the command prompt or in the terminal window of PyCharm editor, you can install it. Problem that also will work fine, sir. Okay, command prompt or terminal window. Pip install NumPy. That will also fine. Why not? I'll show you now. Through command, if you want to install any package, you have to use pip install NumPy. Now you can see package install successfully done. Okay, yeah. Once package install successfully done, then close this all windows. Okay, all windows. Now just observe here. Here I'm trying to import NumPy again. Import NumPy. Is coming or not? Yes, NumPy is coming, sir. So suppose somebody they don't want to follow this design through step by step. Just now I am showing that how to install any package through wizard. Wizard means step by step. But somebody wants to go for install command through, so they can go to terminal window. In this terminal window you can see this. So we are into PowerShell actually. PowerShell. PS means PowerShell only. Okay, this is PowerShell. Here we can type it pip space install space NumPy. Like this you can do it. Or else you can go to your command prompt window also. Command prompt window in the sense here. So let's go to C command. Here also we can type it. This is system environment. pip space install space NumPy. The moment when I try to do, you will get install or else already requirement satisfied is there. In my computer already many times I have installed requirement already satisfied. So this command can be used to passing command through terminal or command prompt. Otherwise you can go through directly editor tool is there. No, they are providing option to us to install the package like this. So NumPy will not come by default. You have to install explicitly. This is the installation any library explicitly which you want. Let's begin array creation with single dimension array using array module. So first I will show you single dimension array creation using array module how to create. So array module through single dimension array how to create we will see. So import array. So I'm taking name of the array is a equals to my name of the array dot array of array can be created with square bracket same as list 30 40 50 values I'm taking. Okay, so why sir two times array dot array? This is module name, this is class name. Okay, this is module name and this is what's our class name. So this is object name, object. So generally how we can create object to the class, you will also know that in object oriented programming. But this is object name, this is module name, this is class name, and this is the array creation with square bracket and closing. The moment when I try to print a but you will get some errors are here, obviously. Even code is looking correct, but you will get error. What error you will get? Look at this. Generally, whenever you try to create a single dimension array using array module, compulsory we have to mention type code. Type code in the sense what type of array elements you are trying to create. That type of array elements type code is mandatory, sir. So let's see this type code how to work with this. Run test 38. Now you can see it will give error. So array, here you can see array argument 1 must be Unicode characters, not list. Unicode character means what? One character, first argument should be one Unicode character. Here I'm taking what actually in single quote I or double quotes also I. Why I, sir? I is a type code character. I for integer array elements. F for float array elements. D for float array elements. So in my PDF, I have clearly mentioned the documentation. So type code characters are there. U for Unicode characters. So based on what type of array elements you are trying to create, that based only you have to decide the type code character clearly. So here A is array name equals to array dot array of I is that integer type of code I'm taking because I'm trying to create integer elements. So integer elements are creating. So array is a similar collection of elements, I said, similar data type collection elements. Suppose if I try to give the F only, F for floating, all the array elements will turn into floating point elements 10.0, 20.0, 30.0 like this. So based on the type code character, array elements are going to create. So in array collection, not print one value integer, one value string, one value tuple like that. We cannot use, sir. So different type of collection values we cannot use. Similar data type values only we can use it. Okay, that is array. So next here a equals to array dot array. So why is two times array dot array? Array is a module name, array is the class name. You can also give the alias name like this as ARR. Now we can see alias name once we change module aliasing this is. Once we change the name of the module, then we can use alias name only here. ARR dot array. F is a floating point, 10, 20, 30, 50 values. Even I can give integer only I. Let's run this. Now we can see ARR dot array. It's alias name. So or else we can avoid this one even alias name also. Simply I can go for this one. From array import star. This is also best. So we can use like this. Okay. So it is a type code is integer type code and 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 values are there. This is array collection. So if you want to know that print type of A, what type of A if you want, you can get it clearly. Then A dot type code also we can get it. What type code is there? I type code is there here. So type of A is what actually array type. Type code is what actually I type. I means integer type like this. So how to access array elements are? This is single dimension array. So I want to access array elements are. To access array element, what we need to do? Just simply print A of index is there, A of 5. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 indexes only, but you are trying to access 5. This is out of index, no? A of 5. So obviously it is out of index. So array index out of range error is coming. So the index range is within the limits only, not outside. Let me take 2, means 0 index 10, 1 index 20, 2 index 30. So now this time we can say this 30 value is coming. A of 2 means 30 value is coming here. Print A of 2 here. A of 2 means second index 0, 1 and then 2 only. This is second A of 2 value. So this is accessing array elements clearly. And if you want to find if you want to insert the array value, suppose I want to insert the array value here. So a dot insert method is there. Same list methods are applicable, sir, here. At index 1, 90 value I'm taking. Print A means what? We are using insert method. Using this insert method, we are inserting 90 value at index 1. 1 means in place of 20, 90 will be there, but 20 will not be removed. Still 20 is there, it's changed position now. Look at this. 10 is there, index 1, 90 is there, and at the index 1 already which is available 20 value, it's not removing, it's changing its position. You know about insert method, how it will work in Python. Okay, yeah. So next, we can also use append method. So instead of insert, what we can use append method. Append method is used to add only one item to the array. So now 30 value is added again. We can also use extend method. Extend method is used to add multiple items. Now you can see multiple items are added here. It will also add last only. So whatever the operations we will do on list, same operations we can do with single dimension array elements only. So but only here to create single dimension array by using array module, we use what actually type code only. Type code is the variable name here. I is the type code here. Print A, print type of A dot type code, A dot extend, print A. All methods are available. So these are the basics. Now, next, can I remove the one value from the array? Yes, we can remove this. Remove of 20. I can remove that value here. So ordered collection of elements array also. It's a mutable object array also. Same like list. But array and list is what is the exact difference? List is different data type elements and array is a similar collection of elements. List contain different data type elements, heterogeneous elements. But array contains only similar data type elements like homogeneous elements only array contains. That is the case. Okay. Yeah. Now, next I want to access this array elements one by one, sir. I don't want to print like this. All the elements here. Now you can see 10, 20, 30, 40 array structure I don't want. Can I iterate array elements one by one in for loop? Yes, it's possible. Why not? We can also iterate array elements one by one by using for loop. How to iterate one by one array elements by using for loop? We'll look into that. For I in range of, I'm taking range of. Range of how many elements are there? So 5 elements are there. So 5 I'm taking range. Print I am taking. Then after that, what I'm taking? Let it be. So range of 5 means its range starts from where, sir? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's run this. Now you can see what we have outputs are just observe 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 only 5 elements are there. But did I get any array elements here? No. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 values I want to get. But you are using loop through here for I in range of 5 only. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 values are coming here. But to get this array elements, what we need to do? Here, A of I we have to use. I is a index value. Where it will collect range of 5. Range is starts from 0 only. So A of I, A of I, A of 0, A of 1, A of 2, A of 3, A of 4 like this. Let's run this. Now you can see 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 is coming. So A of 0 means this value. A of 1 means this value. A of 2 means this value. And do you want to arrange this array elements into same line like row dimension? Simply we can use and some space. So row dimension true we are printing here. End attribute will bring all the elements into same line. So for I in range of 5, print A of I, end attribute through, I'm using this space here. So this is perfect. Okay. Now, next, suppose here I'm changing my array elements, sir. 60, 70, 80, 90 here. But in the coding, I'm not changing. Still range of 5 only there. So that's what we got the 5 elements only. But my array size is increased, no? Like 60, 70, 80, 90 also increased. So how many values increase? 4 values. So again, we have to change a 9. Range of 9 means you will get all the values. Now let me decrease the values again. I'm decreasing again from 9 values to 5 values. Look at this, I'm using range now 9. But once we use range 9 now, so it will give index out of range error or not? Yes. So what is the problem in this example? When we change the array elements from 5 to 9 or any number of elements or decrease the elements, that is the problem again. Every time we have to also change the range of 9 values or 5 values like this. So to avoid this, okay, without getting any trouble, so how we can adjust means directly you can take what range of length of a. This is perfect. So once we use this range of length of a means, so automatically what it will take, length of a means number of elements present in a. Right now at this moment number of elements are 5. So length of a means what? 5. Range of 5 means automatically 5 elements will be read. If I try to increase this now 60, 70, 80, 90 like this, now it is automatically incrementing now. Once it is incrementing, no need to change the code here because length is a built-in function of a means array length. How many number of elements are there here? Total 9 elements are there. The 9 value will be there in the range function. Range of 9 means it starts from 0 to 8. Automatically 0 to 8 values will be read, index values 9 values. No need to change the code. No need to worry about whether you are increment the elements or decrement the elements. Automatically it will works are here. So this is iterating array elements by using for loop using range. Okay, so this will work fine sir, not a problem here. Okay, yeah. So next, this is all single dimension array creation sir. Okay, single dimension array creation by using array module, but we can't create two dimension array by using this array module. So in that context we can go for what? Actually NumPy package. So NumPy stands for numerical Python. NumPy is a multi-dimensional array processing package. Using NumPy module, we can create single dimension as well as two dimension arrays both at a time we can create. It's not a problem. Single dimension array creation and two dimension array creation both we can do at a time. So there don't be any problems. Let's try to create NumPy arrays. But before creating NumPy arrays, as I said that you must and should install NumPy package. How to install NumPy package already I have shown. Because NumPy is not a built-in module which will come by default whenever we install Python software. So you have to install explicitly separately. So that is NumPy. Let's see this. NumPy is going to offer a few methods. Okay, few methods to create array. So all the methods I'll try to show you. NumPy methods. One is most oftenly used method array. Next one is linspace. Linspace means linear space values. Next one is log space. Log space values. These are all MATLAB functions. We are not required to use this one all, but just I'm taking basic examples of this. But finally, we will go through array method through only we will create. This is most commonly used method. Array, linspace, log space. Then next a range is there. Array range it is. A range. And next what I'm taking zeros. Only zeros through somebody wants to create arrays. Once also there, once function. These are the basic functions which are available to create what sir? Arrays in NumPy. So this is NumPy. So NumPy arrays we can create by using these methods only. These are the built-in methods which are available here. Okay, fine. Next, what I'm trying to do. So one by one we will discuss clearly how to create array with array mod array method and linspace, log space, arrange, a range, zeros, ones. Let me import NumPy first. NumPy. But before going to NumPy creation, so I need to show you one more example with single dimension array with array module only. Sir, I don't want to use the values here. I want to create an empty array. After empty array, then what I need to do, I have to ask the length from the user. Means here I'm trying to create empty array here, array with no elements, but I'm trying to accept some length at runtime from the user. End of input of enter length of the array, enter length of the array, sir. The user will decide the length of the array, how much length he wants. So now let's accept the length from the user. So length entered by the user, that will stored into n variable. So based on this, I have to iterate for I in range of what actually n, range of n. So every time I have to accept the value from the user, enter the element, enter array element, enter array element. So this element I need to add to the array only. How to add this array element to the array here? So let's see this. Just we are using a dot append of x value I'm appending. Finally, we are printing what's actually a only here. So a is array name. This is array creation, empty array. This is length value I'm accepting here. Enter length of the array for I in range of n. For I in range of n means what? Number of values we are accepting one by one according to this n collection. If user is giving input is 5, for example, range of 5 means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. According to that indexes, it will arrange x value. That x value appending to the a. Finally, we are printing a only. Fine. This is runtime accepting length at runtime and values at runtime also. I'm giving this 5 elements. So 5 times it will ask to enter the elements 5 times. Now you can see 5 times are there. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 values are there. Fine. But next I'm trying to do again one more element I'm accepting. So int s equals to int of input of, just a moment. Now I'm just taking one input values. So here s equals to int of input of enter element for search. Enter the element for search actually. So user will enter one element for searching only. Let's see this how to search the element. So element is present at the index. Now a dot search, sorry, index of s, like this. Now we are entering the size of the elements. Suppose here I'm taking 7 elements. All the 7 elements are printed 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Now enter the element for search. For example, here 50 I'm taking. I want to search this elements where it is available. Now you can see at 4th index is available. So 0 index, 1 index, 2 index, 3 index, 4th index. In 4th index, element is available. Fine, sir. So this is the case actually. Enter element for search only. A dot index of s. So this is creating single dimension array by accepting length at runtime, and each and every element I'm entering according to this length, and I'm adding to the array. I'm printing the array, and finally I'm just accepting one element from the user. That element where it is available, I'm searching using with index method with array only. So let's begin NumPy array creation. Here array method is there. This method through I'll create NumPy array. So to create NumPy array, just let me need one more program, that is test39. Here import NumPy. I'm importing package here. A equals to, and strictly remember NumPy array creation purpose, there is no type code is required. Type code is not required to create NumPy array. Okay, type code is not necessary. So A equals to NumPy dot array. Of directly we can create elements 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Print A, and do you want to know the type of A here? So what type it is, you just observe here. This now directly it's created array. There is no type code I mention here. I for integer, F for float, like this not required. Because NumPy array creation purpose, we need not to use any type code. Directly we can able to use. If it is integer, all integer values only will take. This is printing array, and numpy.nd array means type of A means numpy.nd array, number of dimension array here. So here can we give alias name here numpy as np like this? We can give numpy as np, and alias name we can give like this np.array. This will also work, or else we can go through this one better. From numpy import star. No need to give any alias name, directly we can use array method. So this will also work fine. And can we access the value from here? So we can also access, no problem. Print a dot 2. A of 2 means what? 0, 1, 2, 2 index. What is there? 30 value is there. Fine. But look at this. Here, I want to find how many number of elements are there here in this array. How many number of elements? So print a dot size. Size property is there in the NumPy collection. Number of elements are 5 only. A dot size is number of elements 5 only, sir. Next, if I want to go for number of dimensions, ndim is there. Ndim in the sense number of dimension. It is a single dimension array. That's what ndim will return. What's our number of dimensions? How many are there? Only one dimension. So it's a single dimension array, no sir. So that's what it is. Ndim property will return what? One. In future, in tomorrow's session, if I try to create a two-dimension array also, at the time I will find ndim. Ndim in the sense number of dimension. Number of dimensions will be written 2 only, because two-dimension array will return 2 dimensions, row dimension as well as column dimension. So ndim property can be used to find the number of dimensions. Size property can be used to find length of the array. Now next what I'm trying to do, print a dot d type is there. D type in the sense data type representation. Data type in the sense what type of integer data type? Int 32. Because int will occupy 4 bytes. So each byte is having 8 bits. 4 into 8, 32. So D type is data type. So next, shape of the array also possible. Shape. SHAP shape. Shape, how many number of elements? 5 elements. 5 comma like this, it's a shape. 5 comma is there because only one row dimension it is. If it is two dimension array, shape is different. For example, in two dimension array, 5 rows, 3 columns are there. Shape of the array is 5 comma 3 only will be there. So this is size of array, number of dimensions present in array, data type representation of array, shape of the array. For example, look at this. Any one of the element I am taking floating point representation 20.8. Got my point? So here 10, 20.8, 30, 40, 50. Any one of the array. Now you can see floating point, but all the array elements will be turned into float only. Also it's going to be like 8 bytes, 8 for the sorry 8 bytes. So 8 bytes means 8 8 64, float 64 is there. So look at this array collection, all will turn into float. Why? Because one of the element is available float only. That's what all array elements are turned into float. Because according to array definition, array is similar data type collection elements. No, that's the reason it is a floating point. Fine. Next, sir, even though if I try to take one value is float, but can I convert this integer? Yes, it's possible. Comma integer you can use. Now it will turn into integer array elements. Or else sometimes we can use d-type attribute also. D-type attribute usage is optional. D-type in the sense data type. So let's run this integer type int 32. So size is available, number of dimensions available, data type is available, shape of the array elements is possible. So these are all optional, not compulsory. So one of the element is float, automatically all will turn into float. Do you want to make them float to integer again? Then we can use d type equals to integer like this. Okay. So this is array single dimension array creation by using what? Array method. Okay. Here also we can apply loop through everything we can do it. There is one more method is there, linspace. Linspace means linear values, linear space. These are all MATLAB functions, sir. We are not going to use rapidly, but I'll show you each one example. Linspace, log space, a range, zeros, ones. So generally, users wants to create arrays with different style. Suppose if they want to create array elements in linear space values, then we can use linspace. So let's see this linspace how it will work. So here start value use, stop value, number of parts we can say that. Start, stop, number of parts. Linspace will allow start value, stop value, number of parts. So that's what by default linspace function will return all the array elements into floating points are. Why floating point? You have to mention the starting value from where you want to generate array elements. You have to mention the stop values up to where you want to generate values. Number of parts means what? How many number of parts you want to divide. Obviously, when the moment you are trying to divide number of parts, then it will be floating point only. So let's see this linspace how it will work. So I'm trying to create linspace array. So a equals to linspace starting value 2, ending value 20, number of parts I'm taking 7, print a. Now you can see linear space values will be generate array elements with all 7 parts will be applicable from 2 to 20. So this is the floating point representation here. A equals to linspace of 2 comma 20 comma 7. Let's run this. Okay. So here it is working fine. But if I give any number of parts like 9 parts, again exactly 9 parts will continue, sir. Now you can see 9 parts. Linspace of 2 comma 20 comma 9. So like 9 parts are available here, sir. So one part, second part, third part, fourth part, fifth part, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth. So linspace will divide exactly that many parts according to given numbers 229. So log space also same here. Log space is there. Log space syntax also same. Same syntax are log space also. Here also start and then stop and then here number of parts I can say that number of parts. This is log space. Somebody wants to create the array elements with log space values, so then they can go for log space. So here 2 comma 20 comma 9 9 log space values are come 1.000 e plus 02 1.77827 like this 3.5 points 1 point like this. How many number of parts you want you can decide it. So that many number of parts are coming like this. This is log space values. A equals to log space of 2 comma 20 comma 5. And there are some more methods are there. You can see a range is there. It's nothing but array range. Array range means what? So start value here, okay, stop value is okay. Then this is not number of parts, it's a step only. Step means how many steps you want to create array elements. Each and every step through it will increment automatically. So range value start, suppose a range I'm taking a range. So I'm giving this is 220 means starting value 2, ending value 20, step value 2. Each and every number it is increment step 2 and it will arrange the array elements. So all the even number possibilities array elements are there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Then if I try to give the step value 3, then 2 plus 3 5 plus 3 8 plus 3 11 plus 3 14 plus 3 17, like this. It's working fine. Okay. So based on your requirement, how the way you want to create array elements, you can create based on these functions are there. But most commonly used array method is array only. So these are MATLAB methods. So MATLAB programmers, they can use their array elements by using linspace, logspace, arange, like this. And there are zeros, ones also available. So only if you want to generate array elements with only zeros, then we can use zeros function. By default, zeros function also will return floating values, but you can convert them into integer also, no problem. And ones means only one numbers if you want to create. So you can create ones. Let's see this. I'm giving a equals to zeros. I'm taking 10 zeros I want. So I'm giving 10 number. So 10 zeros are coming, but by default zeros will be represent what format? Float format. Do you want to give this integer format? Then you can go for integer here. Comma integer, you have to use it. Now you can see comma integer. So 0, 0, 0, all these things clearly. A equals to zeros of 10 comma integer. Okay, integer zeros. Now for example, ones I'm taking here, ones. So 10 ones I'm taking, but ones also will be in the floating point format only. Now comma integer I'm taking here, then ones integer ones all will be turned into integers like this. So these are the basic methods which we need to create arrays with NumPy package. But most commonly used method is what? Array only. So this I am trying to use. But so far up to now what we discuss, only single dimension array creation. But two dimension array creation also possible, as I said, no, using NumPy array. Two dimension array creation purpose we are using this one, sir. Array. So I'm taking array method, and after that you can see two dimension array, double square bracket I'm taking 10, 20, 30, 40. One more few values I'm taking. This is like this. So this is two dimension array. Number of rows are 3 and number of columns are 4. Print A. So this is two dimension array structure, sir. Even you can able to split like this also for your clarity. So number of rows are 3, and each row also having its own index are. First, this one is 0 index, this one is 1 index, this one is what? 2 index, and each and every column also is having its own index. This one is 0 column, 1 column, 2 column, 3 column. So this is two dimension array. Do you want to know that endim number of dimensions? Yes, endim will represent what? Number of dimensions. How many dimensions are present? 2. What are these? Rows dimension as well as column dimension. Both dimensions are available here. Row dimension is available, column dimension is available. So these two dimension arrays, now number of dimensions are 2 only. Okay, ending. Now how to get this a dot size, sir? Size means number of rows multiply with number of columns. 3 rows are there. Number of columns how many? 4 columns. Now we can see here 3 rows, 4 columns. That means what? 3 into 4, 12 elements are there. Two dimension array size is always 12 elements only. Number of rows will multiply with number of columns. Okay. Next, print shape of the array I'm going to use. Shape. Now what shape it is? Number of rows 3, number of columns 4. 3 comma 4, what is shape of the array? 3 comma 4 is the shape only here. 3 comma 4. It's a shape of the array clearly. So number of dimension will return 2. Size of the array will return number of rows multiply with number of columns, and shape of the array will return shape is what? 3 rows and 4 columns. These are the basic properties of arrays. Okay, but suppose I want to access one of the value here. For example, 89 I want to access here. 89. This I want to bring from this array. But look at this. This is the first row, 0 row, and this is the second row, row number 1. So our element is present in A of 1 index, 1 row index, and this is the column 0. and next column 1, third next column 2, second column is there, that is a of 1 comma 2 is there. That means 89 value is available, sir. Here you can see 89. So 89 is the value, sir. A of 1 1 of 2 only. Print a of 1 of 2. So 89 is available clearly. Okay. So like this you can access any value. For example, 45 if you want to access. So 0 row, 1 row, 2 row. So it's available in second row. And this is 0 column, 1 column. It's available in 1 column. A of 2 of 1. That is 45. So even still we have to apply more functions on this two-dimension array, like maximum element, minimum element, row wise maximum element, row wise minimum element, how to convert this two-dimension array into single dimension, and how to create a single dimension array at two-dimension array by accepting values at runtime with NumPy package. This all we'll discuss in tomorrow first half an hour. After that, tomorrow onwards, I'm going to start object-oriented programming, that is advanced Python. From there, I will send one more document, advanced Python PDF. So tomorrow onwards, we will go for OOPS concepts related things. That's all for today. And yesterday video and today's video, I will resend it again. Please check it once and give the feedback tomorrow, so that if it is okay, then we will go through like this only. I will download
Okay.
it once. I'll download it from GoToMeeting software directly. Yesterday video also, I'll compare with that. If any noise is there, still we will go through Zoom meeting daily instead of this GoToMeeting. Yeah, we can do it.
We have to run as two separate loop, right, sir? One
Rows
for
and
the
one
row.
for columns. Obviously, you can loop. Tomorrow at that I will go for it, because nested loops I can use, and I can accept row wise, column wise. I can arrange that two-dimension array.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Sir, when you do Zoom, will you be able to upload it immediately, or it will take some time, sir?
Immediately, no, I don't want to use Zoom, man, because our
Oh yeah, I know.
uh,
Zoom is
I'm
too
very
much of a
familiar.
hassle.
I'm very familiar with this go-to meetings, so I'm very interesting. But let's see this. What is the problem? I'll find out.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Good night.
Mostly this is only I'll use, but let's see this.
Okay.